My name is Nikhil Mapankar. I work for a bank. Been in Singapore for around 17 odd years now, and I'm an engineer. And subsequently, I did an MBA in marketing. I've known Mandar for close to 11 odd years now. When we were colleagues in a prior organization, both of us. Right. And at that time, I used to observe that Mandar was quite a lot into investments and so on. And I actually used to joke that don't know why you are working because you're so serious about investing. And I didn't know at that time that eventually he would become my financial advisor. Prior to meeting Mandar, my investments were all around were very traditional, like a typical middle class Maharashtrian guy. I had lots of fixed deposit. I had some mutual funds, and I had a house that I thought one of these days, as in when I need, I will sell. And I thought I was sort of set for life. But Mandar opened my eyes, so to say, on what else are the options that I have. I'm still relatively conservative on the entire spectrum, but I take far more calculated risks, is the way I'd like to put it. What I like about Mandar, he does a lot of research on his own, right? He's not just there pushing a company line or pushing something because he gets more incentive or his company tells him that these are the things that you need to push, right? He does a lot of independent research on his own. He has excellent sectoral knowledge, is what I've realized. And that is very helpful because by nature, A, I am lazy. B, I'm not so keen or not so well-versed or knowledgeable about investments. So with Mandar, my overall sort of growth journey, right, the way it has been, the returns are pretty good, better than what I expected. Definitely much better than me investing in my term deposits, fixed deposits and other stuff, because it was a more planned outlook rather than just putting stuff into traditional instruments. What I really, really like about Mandar, right, is his responsiveness, right? Whether it is early in the day, late in the day, over a weekend, if I've asked him something maybe very silly as well, he's always been very, very quick to respond, even when he's traveling, right? And for somebody with a multi-million dollar AUM portfolio, I think that is quite admirable. The other thing is, I could really ask him absolutely anything related to finance or investments or legacy planning or even insurance. And I know that I can trust that I'll get an extremely balanced and well-researched response from Mandar. And that's what I really like about him. Engaging with Mandar is not just about specific investments. Obviously, that's largely what we talk about. But if I've had to discuss anything around him, anything around financials, right? And let's face it, finance is an extremely important part of our lives. What we do, what we work is all to ensure that we lead a good standard of living and that we leave something behind for our descendants as well. So in that area, Mandar has been great to not just talk about finance or investments, but also about other things like legacy planning. Like a simple thing like making a will. In my friend circle in school, college, I must have been one of the first people who made a will almost 5-6 years ago. So from that to what should be the direction that my overall financial planning should take, and absolutely anything under the sun, Mandar has been a sort of one-stop shop for me.